One thing that you're going to do, might see.
You hear this change in their breathing.
May hear the change in their breathing. That's another one. I'll just repeat this. I have a friend who's now on the coast. She used to be here, who's doing the Nosework Instructor Program. And I was on the phone with her, did a consult with her the other day. And she said, well, I don't understand what you're doing for that second set of classes to help people see changes in behavior. So I said I would video part of this for her. So you're on video, but it's only going to Karen, and it's fine. I don't think she's going to post it on Facebook. Okay, so you might see a head snap. We love the head snap. You might see a difference in sniffing. What else might you see?
Sometimes that high-low, like where they're picking up the scent.
Okay, so some up and down bracketing, yeah. Or some side-to-side bracketing, absolutely, yeah. What else?
Not really circling, but like
Sometimes they'll go, that's cooling odor, I'm coming back to here, that's cooling odor. You may also see a stutter step. So where dogs are walking along doing this, they might all of a sudden do that because they've just suddenly come into odor. All of these are innate behaviors. There is nothing that we can do to change them, but they are the tell for the dog. They are the way of the dog going, I just came into odor, or I'm following odor to source, or I'm trying to find source. And that's communication to you. So it's really, really important that you read that information. You don't have to say it out loud. You might in this class. You don't have to say it out loud, but being able to really recognize it is your information of, I think I should be getting ready to feed here when we're on odor eventually.
Question, why do they appear sometimes like very much like they're in the zone and then they'll just kind of go off and check somewhere else even though they keep coming back there and there's something, but then they leave.
Okay, have you ever done wine tasting?
I know what it is, but
I haven't either, but I have heard in wine tasting you have to cleanse your palate. And especially in a room that's this small, it's intense, the smell, even if it's only hot dog, right? And so they need to go, I'm in odor, what does it smell like when I'm not? Right, okay. So that is one thing that can absolutely happen. They have to cleanse their palates. The other thing that can happen is, I'm in odor, what? Just need to make sure everything's fine out here. Is this fine? Are we all secure? I'm a shepherd. Is it all fine? I'm a herding dog. Are the border collie, the sheep all together? Whatever. Is everybody together in the room? So sometimes just like you'll be reading a book, and all of a sudden you'll go, oh, what happened when I was building that X, Y, Z today? Right. And you totally forget about the book you're reading, and then you come back to the book. Okay. We do that too. Dogs do it too. We don't want to prevent that. We want to make odor so valuable, whatever the odor is, that doesn't happen. But the reality is, it happens. I can be watching the best Netflix film in the world, and all of a sudden I'm thinking about Nosework class. It just is what we do.
It's just a distraction.
Yeah.
You can see that. If I say anything, his head immediately, no matter what he's doing, he's got to look to see where I am.
And actually, indoors, he was very much like, we have a very small house, and he was like, and then I think, oh, he's just so right there, and then he'd just be like, I'm going to go over there now.
And that may be this kind of environment, again, can be really hard in the sense of I'm in odor, just overwhelming. They have to cleanse their palate. So there's a bunch of reasons. One is cleansing their palate, one is environmental sensitivities, that they just need to make sure everything's okay. And the third is, I just forgot what I was doing because I thought it was a great movie, but I thought it was work. Okay.
Well, in a small area, doesn't that odor become more saturated? I mean, we're playing with our other dogs too. So we're playing with 3 dogs in an area that's maybe that. Plus, there's a lot of soft textile things there.
So if you can sort of start to get outside a little bit, in a small area outside, that's really valuable.
It seemed too easy. the boxes. We did the outside.
Yeah.
We did the outside with the boxes, and they just kind of went from box to box.
Excellent.
And then.
Remember that it's not about making it hard for the dog.
Yes.
It is about making it so reinforcing for the dog that they go, this is absolutely, I can find these bunnies all the time. These bunnies rock because I catch them within 1 second every time.
Okay.
So that when there's suddenly a 10-second bunny or a 30-second bunny, they're still, within the next second, I'll find that bunny.
Makes sense.
Ron Gone, who is like the guru of nosework, and he passed away last December. Amazing man. Detection dog handler in Southeast LA, and he was one of the people that started nosework. And his words are, it's the people that get bored with boxes. The dogs will never get bored with finding food
I
fast.
see that, yeah.
Okay.
But the people go, oh, we're doing a freaking box.
There's only so many places you can put a box.
Yeah, and the reality is, the
Yeah.
dogs will never get bored. As long as they're getting highly rewarded,
Right.
maybe they are bored of your treats, or maybe, you know, whatever, but they're not gonna get bored of the game if they're getting highly rewarded.
Right. Okay. that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Any other questions? Those are good questions. We're gonna let you go, either second or third, depending on how these guys wanna break it up, so you can watch once,
Yeah.
just because you've been kinda out of the loop for a couple of weeks. I am going to, let me just look for a second, at what I can see, because I actually do want Karen to see something here.
Should we go get a dog?
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you where the hides are gonna be. One hide, your first. See if we can do this. I don't know if we can do this. This is not gonna be ugly.
Okay.
Your first hide is gonna be right there.
And where do you want her to start from?
Just right there. It's going to be a threshold high. So when she comes in, you need to be ready to go. So whatever you're doing with your
Gotcha.
not leash or whatever, bring her up, let her take a second, 10 to 5 seconds to sort of go, ooh, it's right there. Unleash her, feed her, get her away. Okay? Let her have it, lure her away. Your second hide is going to be on the white thing here. Your third hide is going to be here. And your fourth hide is going to be down there. Everybody else's job is to go, when is the dog on odor? When is the dog picking up that scent? Okay. I love the compliment.
Oh. Wait till you see Bobby.
Yeah, we just see.
You guys are doing.
Oh, yeah, the bigger meatballs,
Okay.
you can break them in half or a whole, or, and,
I got garlic sausage for Faith, and then I was
I
like,
know those smell good.
all the garlic sausage. I'm like high on garlic sausage. I don't do well with preservatives.
Smell yummy.
Karen, I'm really sorry. I'm going to try and give us some more space here. Don't get seasick. Oh. Okay, that gives us most of everything. This gives her an idea of what we're doing. Yes, he should go second, and then he can go first to the last round, so that
Perfect.
we can.
Okay.
I just want him to, because he's
Yeah.
not been around for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Make sure we're
I
all on the same page.
think Gretchen's gonna get to the rest of the classes.
Okay.
She thought she could.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't care who comes, as long as you both love your dog and
Yeah.
know what you're doing. It's just.
She may be tired, we'll see, because she really, I think she had a pretty good, she came in, you know, wet, muddy, and exercised, and had, ready to went, I, you know, cleaned her up, and she was either laid down in a chair, and
You're like, nope.
look out, she's like to be like, go where?
Yeah, which is actually just a really good point of attempting, and I was, you know, today wasn't too bad for Faith, but attempting not to do anything big before they come to Noseburg.
Yeah.
Because if they're tired, it's like, you know, you just ran a marathon or whatever, and now you're expected to do some math problems. Or you're expected to watch Netflix, so you're gonna fall asleep, and your mind is going back to Noseburg classes, whatever. But yeah. But I know that's hard, and I mean, Faith had a pretty big day yesterday, she may or may not be able to cope today. Oh my God.
Who gets nice outfits?
Yeah, well, they're always cold anyhow, so she may as well wear something for the day.
Okay, so remember, you're gonna lure her away as soon as she finds that. And she just flew past the threshold, so she missed it, but she's actually on odor. She's circling back, and she got it. You're gonna lure away. Good job, little girl. Big girl.
Look at that good smell.
That's-
I smell them when you open the bag. So.
They are really
Which means that the room gets saturated, right? Okay, we're ready when you are. It's on the white shelving. Nice. Good. She's doing a good job of checking low and high. And that fan is probably pushing the odor back into that corner, but possibly around, who knows. I can hear her sniffing. She's definitely sniffing. She's going, yeah, Jean has food in her pocket. Doing a nice job of breathing out, too. Yeah. Ah, she just picked that up, right? So now you know what the... Good girl! Good! Yay, good girl!
Yeah, that's a good job.
So this one, she may not be able to reach. You may have to knock it down for her. It's on the garage door. So she's trying to come in to odor.
She's got the game down.
She certainly has the game down. Yep, that's my hand. And she may well be, yeah, there she is. You saw her head go up. You also got a shake, which is interesting.
we had a few shakes,
Yeah.
this week from her. A few like, yeah, kind of stressy or I don't know what it is. but-
Yep, and just, log it and tend to it. I don't think it's at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, she's definitely on odor. She's trying to process where it could possibly be. Her head's going up. She's coming out. She's doing some bracketing. She's come out. And now she's going to work her way back to source.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the wind is, the way the fan is on, it is pushing it into that corner. And again, I'm just using this hand because it's nice to have some air movement. That's me. We need to work through that. I know it's a drag, isn't it? Somebody could feed me. Good, her head came up again, right there. She's picking it up. She's like, I'm there, I'm there. I would feed that. Good girl.
Good
Good.
girl.
Good job. Nice. Good girl. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is going to be a little more difficult because it's actually on the ground. And all the others have been elevated. It's on the ground by the table. And this is her last one. And we'll let Roger watch it. I like my people. The chairs smell like so many good things, but that's all environmental. Checking where it was, where the rabbit was before, and that makes so much sense. Always check where the bunny was. And I'm trying to remember if we said last week that ground hides are harder for her because she tends to want to look up. I can't remember. I think one of the dogs who said that, and it may have been Golden.
And that's just an individual
Yep.
thing.
Yep. And for some of it is where we do more training. With lots of dogs, I tend. Yeah, it's blowing that away. So just like the last week when they kind of followed it back, she may be able to follow it back from there. Or she may just go for free food. Or she may triangulate off that free food. Instead of triangulate off the free food. And it got really hard, so I have to look at the people again.
There.
Nice head turn, good girl, that was excellent. And she can have a break, and it's Tika's turn. So it is work, because I have male dogs and I don't want them peeing in the search areas.
Right.
Although those are cats, it doesn't matter, but yeah. Okay, you may want to, yeah, you can go and close that door. Checking out places where it was before, checking out me. Oh, I would say she just picked up odor. Yeah, and then she realized she had to scratch. sniffing out. Little lip lick there, which helps her with directionality. So their nose being wet helps with what direction the smell is coming from. Lingering odor, residual odor from the oil of the other food. Hi, oh, I just came into order as I went past that. That was very cool. He did just the most amazing head turn right there.
Well, you can smell that.
Yeah, and that's fine. And she'll probably do that. Yeah. Yeah. One of the things that I heard a lot of at Nosework Camp is for my dog, you need to work threshold highs. Because my dog's focus blasts right past the threshold all the time. And it's an incredible waste of time. Because really, you could have had that food like 30 seconds ago. But yeah. So again, you can really hear her smelling, sniffing out. And she's actually slowed down, so whether that's a little bit more thoughtful, or whether it's on odor, I don't know. It would be one of the two dogs that steals food. Big girl! Wow, that was so hard, Dad.
I know, that wasn't really fair, was it?
I found it, but man, it was hard. Okay, it's on the white dresser. I don't know if it does. The harness she wears all the time, right?
Yeah.
I'm just noticing the scratch.
Maybe a little bit, yeah, maybe a little bit wet.
Okay, because it may be that it's bugging her. It's also, so for some dogs it's a displacement behavior. It's like, this is really hard, so now I'm scratching. She's searching for target odor. And I would say she just there came into a good girl.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Nice.
Good. So you can see the difference there between her searching for target odor and her going, I'm in target odor. I'm getting closer to it. Okay, it's on the garage door. You may have to flip this one down for her. It's a hide that, close to the hide we did last week. Oh, I'm really tired. I have to have a big stretch. Whoa, what am I doing? I can't remember why. Oh yeah, right. This is one here. I'm trying to find the smell of hot dogs. And I would say she picked up target odor there, just by the head turn and by the changes of behavior, the lick lip. She may come out of the scent cone and go back into it, or she may wander away. Yep, she's definitely got it.
Yeah.
And you can see her bracketing. And I would just flip it down to her. She's good. Good girl. Nice. Good job. And I'm going to get a slightly bigger piece of food. This is a little bit small.
Are you going to get more?
Yeah. And it is the one on the ground now, which may be hard or it might be easy for her, behind the table leg. Okay, turn her around. Hold it back a little bit or let go. Yeah. Take a step forward. Take a step forward. There you go. Yeah, you just be quiet. She will come into it when she's ready. The cue system isn't very strong for her on this is Nosework time, and this is pay attention to my person time. It will come. Hey, this is jump on and go time. So she's sniffing around. I would say she's actually possibly, no, or not. I was going to say she may be, and I would say she actually picked up target odor right there, and then, but she was on her way here, and did that instinctual head turn, but process it in her body. And again, the way I've got the fan going, it may well be all cooling over in that corner. And we haven't done a ground hide for a couple of weeks, so we may have done ground hides last week. Who knows? I could be lying totally. I don't know if you want to eat. Tika! Don't be one of the bad dogs. Thank you. Yeah, there's residual odor there. Nope, can't get to that one that way.
We'll change what we're using next time too.
I would say she's on it. She's bracketing. She's bracketing.
Good
Good
job.
girl. Nice. And she can have a break. Okay, so when you're ready, go ahead. Again, just plastered, right? We're going to do some thresholds next week, I think, for all the dogs. They almost need to be done on leash initially. It's a good reminder for me. He's searching for target odor, and that's where you know they're not using their eyes a whole lot. And he just picked it up with his nose. Good boy. And Bill, if you want to go stand by the door, do it.
I might have
Yeah.
given it away there, did I, when I went to?
I think you were fine.
Oh.
Bill is concerned about Roger coming in. Okay, it's on the white dresser. I think it is Fabi that tends to do more high and Bowden that tends to actually look at the ground.
There.
Slow, some bracketing, got it. Thanks, Mom, I found it.
Good job. Good boy.
She just the one thing that roll.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, it's on the garage door. Yes, it's a new thing, Bowden. You're absolutely right. Are you doing those work? You are, good boy. And he's searching for target odor. Notice also that he's panting, his mouth is open. They don't search as effectively when their mouths are open.
Oh, interesting.
They search much more effectively when their mouths are closed, and many dogs will, when they come into odor, close their mouths so that they can find it more better, whatever, can find it better. You can actually hear them sniffing when their mouths are closed. You hear them panting when their mouths are open. And he just picked it up. Yep. So now we all know it's cooling on that fabric box. Good boy. Yeah, we did that. Good boy. Good job.
Good job. That was really good.
And it's behind the table leg. And Bill, will you set them for me when I get faced?
Sure.
Okay, you're all.
Nice. I have to check where the squirrel was before because it might still be there. Likely it's gone somewhere. Picked up odor right here.
Oh,
And
there it is.
is trying to sort out where it is. Good boy. That was excellent. That was horrible. I'm going to leave that running.
That was really smart.
He said, yeah, that was fun.
So she's gonna bring Faith in? Then it was the white thing, the garage door, and the. I think Tika's a little played out, you could tell that she was like.
She definitely
What are we
was,
doing? I want to stretch, I want to
she
change.
was keener last week for sure.
Yeah.
She was a lot more, had more energy.
Yeah,
Sure, keen is her word.
yeah, no, she's a really, sort of high-pitched dog, and, most of the time, but she's getting better, being able to.
Honestly, we've seen a change in her,
first couple of nights, she was a lot higher. She
Yeah.
was very calm and comfortable.
Yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with puppies.
It helps her.
She found her toy. It's in shreds. She pulled it in through her
Oh,
crate.
she's on it already, Jane.
Oh, yeah, and I know, you're right, yeah, good girl! Yay, Faith! Oh, I just did what I was telling people in my previous class not to do, which is don't not be ready. Thank you, Bill.
No problem.
I'm still thinking about the
Another good threshold time, Dave.
So it's on the cabinet?
Yeah.
The white cabinet? Dresser?
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, she's got it.
Yes.
Good girl. If you want to just take her collar, she has to remember that she actually gets more food. Good girl. Hi. I know. It's kind of exciting, eh? Good girl. I know. It's very exciting. I have the food too. I know. It's very exciting.
Okay, this is the one on the door.
Very methodical.
Mhm. So I'm not sure that we may have done one elevated hide with her last week. She's missed some of the elevation ones. She's on, yeah, she's definitely on it there. I'm pushing her a little harder than I'm pushing your dogs. Because I'm a bad handler. You want some support in that, Missy? I can give you some support in that. This is why you don't move in. Said, oh, we're searching for that Ukrainian sausage stuff. Pause up. Good. Good girl. Pause up. Good job. Good. Nice job. I wouldn't normally do that to her, but I did. Good girl.
She never did the roller sports one? Because I heard lots of.
She was actually still on the leash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I heard lots of, I thought, oh, she's the only one who got the threshold one.
Yeah, because she was on leash when I was talking to them about how she eat her
So
toy.
I'm there on the other hand.
Yeah. It's always the instructor's dog that's, like a basket case.
Has she been doing a lot of movement?
No, she is done, this is her 6th class, period. So she was in the first 3 of my first set, and then maybe it's her 5th class. She's been in the 2 with you guys.
What's that pumpkin?
That's a pumpkin, and it says something that's chewable.
I'm still a puppy.
Yep. I know, and I just
Yeah.
chewed up my toy, so now I have to try
More
this.
fun than doing those.
Yeah, she just picked up odor. And she said, no, I'm gonna go back to the pumpkin. I think I've told you guys this, I have a Latin Rama cross that picks up any toy, like anything that's soft. He will pick that up and search with it in his mouth. It's like his cuppy. Yeah. But it took a long time. We had to take, for the first set of classes, we basically took all the toys away. He'd pick them up and then we'd take them away. That's a hard one, isn't it, little one?
Oh, I know, I have blue buttons.
I'm just gonna move my body in this direction. Bill's doing a good job of trying to get her attention this direction. Yeah, and I'd say she gets on it here, and then she just doesn't know what to do with it. Baby dog, right? They don't know how to follow scent. Older dogs learn very much faster how to follow scent. Hey, we're gonna make this a non-entity for a second. Okay.
She seems very methodical though. There.
Good girl.
Oh, good.
Good job. I will probably be using your dogs. I'll be back in 1 second.
She seems like she could be a really good nose dog. She's just watching her, she's very methodical.
But you can see her attention span, just like.
Right, yeah,
young dog.
yeah, then she gets something else happens.
Yeah.
Tika's taken to, we have a wood stove now where we're living, so we have, kindling and wood. We're gonna get I guess we're actually not gonna get a kindling thing with wood, but anyway. So she gets in there, she gets out a stick to chew, and I was just like, oh god, this is so tiresome. And I was like, this is the only thing she chews on. It's like, maybe this is actually really good.
Questions, thoughts, anything that came out of that round?
Well, I thought Faith was really methodical in the way she went around. I think she could be a really good.
Because she's such a high-stress dog, she's actually on medication as of Sunday. So because she's such a high-stress dog, she spends most of her life sniffing because it's her way of calming everything down. And I think she's very methodical as well, but the sniffing is really ingrained in her. It's very hard to do anything with her because her desire is to deal with her stress by sniffing. It's really quite intense. We'll see if she ends up being anything other than
What
a
are the
Hoover dog.
stressors?
Pardon me?
What are the stressors that turn?
Life. Very fearful, very, very fearful of noises. Has been fearful of people. That seems to be going with medication. Fearful of new smells. That seems to be disappearing with the new medication as well. Fearful of new environment. She's not bad on the property. Get her off the property. She's just a basket case. She wants to run, hide, pee.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is something that's, because I've seen her in trials 2 months ago.
She is
wasn't.
fine at Glenda's because she was at Glenda's as a puppy. Yeah, I know. I always keep my eye on it. Yeah, but I think she will be a really good nosework dog, but I think that innate behavior for her is the environmental stress. So, yeah, go ahead.
I just had a quick question about, like sometimes when they're searching, they do like a calming thing, like shake, yawn,
Yep.
whatever. Is that just for them? Are they getting in their mind too excited or too like they're not stressed? They're just releasing.
They're
I think
releasing
they're
stress.
taking a break. Yeah.
They're taking a break. Sometimes you could also see things that if you video, handlers do. So, for example, a really good example, this morning we were working on leash, it's by advanced class. We were working here because we were working on a specific skill. And I had each of them, as they found the hide, they would take the harness and lure the dog away. And as the person would lean over, they would turn them around. And then when they let go, the dog, and all 4 dogs shook. So that is the stress of the pressure, right? Sometimes you can see it because the leash suddenly gets tight, and they will do that. For some dogs, it's a response to you put your hand in your pocket, and then it's like, okay, I need to get back to work kind of shake, stress.
Okay.
You distracted, I was distracted, I need to work through that. For some dogs, it's, this has been 15 seconds and I haven't found anything. Let me just have a break from that, regroup myself, okay, I can go on now. And for some dogs, I mean, it may with Tika, thinking of Tika scratching, it may be that her harness is down. And I know when I have damp socks on, because I've been out in the field and my feet have gotten wet, I spend time doing that because my feet itch. So it may be that, and the only way you know for sure is video. Video and look at what happened just before that. And it's well worth doing. Yeah. With Fabi, we're going to do more ground hides. Yes. So actually, let's do ground hides with everybody, or low hides with everybody. We are going to start with Tika, so that you can get out of here. I'm going to do one in front of that wood on the garage door. I'm going to do one just behind the post. I'm going to do one over in front of the dressers, whatever those things are, but on the blue in the hopes that it will stand out less. And I'm gonna do one right at the threshold again.
So, in that order,
Yeah, if I remember what I just said.
so, where is it? Wood, post, dresser.
And ground and threshold, so
Okay.
4 heights, yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm just taking halves, trying to take the bigger halves and the smaller halves. Yeah, that's what I got. That's perfect.
Bowen definitely moves quicker here. I think he's
Yeah, you trot is
excited, like that trot is,
interesting.
yeah.
And again, you know, you guys, you get to know your own dog and what they're like in different places. I'm hoping that if we, so hard in the wintertime, were to go, I want to get outside. Once we get snow, we can't park off the driveway. And we can't use the schools because the schools are in. But I want to get out of here. I want to get, they're at a point where they need to use natural air movement more. Yeah. So what did I just say? 1, 2,
Dresser.
3, 4 of them.
So when I'm doing it for Faith, when we come up to 4, I have to get
Yeah.
that
I will just be
circular way
aware of
back.
what I'm doing. I will forget that I will not,
But the last one to place it is gonna be a little, for every,
Yeah, I'll
a
just
little
move
more
her away,
chance to
yeah.
lead the dogs.
yeah,
a
I'll
little
just move
further
her away. Yeah, I was just going, oh my God, I hope you didn't eat too much of that going. That's where my brain was. Okay, so, yeah. Good girl. So checking places where they were before. And she definitely knows it's a ground pipe. Her head is way more down than it has been on other times. That's residual odor, it's oil of the hot dog, on the table. So tempting to pet the pretty dogs, isn't it?
Especially black and white.
She just picked it up. Good girl, good. You're gonna go to your dad. Good. Right behind your post. Yeah, and that steady flow of air, when you're ready, that steady flow of air is often harder for them from the fan because it doesn't have that wafting nature that natural air movement does. But they do actually, they find it easier than dead air. Change behavior. Change behavior. She could be sorting it out from me as well. Yeah. You need to triangulate off me, Missy. I know, we've been through this before. You'll never get the food from me, which is very sad. Good girl, good. I love the way she's now turning back to dad for the better food and I don't know if it's visible or not. I have to take a picture. When you're ready, it's in front of the gray,
On the blue mat.
yeah, on the blue mat. Yeah, that may be that she came into odor right because of the way the fan's moving the air. Yeah, I would say it's me too. But she needs to work out the converging odor between me and that. Yeah, definitely. Nice bracketing, nice sniffing. Yeah.
Good.
Good girl. That was beautiful. And where's the last one? Threshold. That's right. You're gonna walk her all the way back to the door for a second.
And I'll go get.
And it's under it's under the tabley thing by the foot. So she'll get it right there. And she didn't. When you let her go, Roger, if you actually pull back a little bit instead of pushing her forward.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it depends on the dog. Sometimes a little bit of restraint will cue them into I'm searching. Whereas if you kind of bowl them forward, there's a lot of human pressure there.
Yeah.
And I think we do it naturally without realizing it often. And a dog that's got lots of obedience and where you've really worked on restraint means sit, it can go sideways. It can become a big sit. So you kind of have to work out what's great for your dog. She's definitely on odor. Searching back and forth, bracketing, and she got it. Good girl. That was very nice. One, two, three, four. I love it when the door opens. I love it, I love it, I love it. It means I can go and search. Okay, it's by the garage door. Good, I love the restraint, that was perfect. She just picked up
Right
order.
there.
Yep. And she's like, I got my head off, I found it, but I don't know where it is now. Look at me go.
It's a little different.
Wow. There again.
Yay, good girl. Good job.
That was exciting.
I think she just got the game. Not that she wasn't excited anyway, it's behind the post. I have to make sure the sounds are okay, that was environmental. And that may be a shape resulting from that environmental change with the door closing out there. And but look at her head being down now. Oh, and it goes up, but I was being impressed at how much more it's on the ground. Oh, hi. I love you too. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Your oath may have been right. He doesn't pay. People are so boring. It's a little bit of a hard one because of with the fan on and being behind the post. It's really hard to pick up that it doesn't dissipate in the right way. Whatever my belief system is for the right way. She just did a lip lick and then she got it. Yeah. So she did a lip lick and then she picked up target odor. When you're ready. It's on the blue map. Hi, I love people. Good. Yep, you need to triangulate off me, and that is pretty much what she just did. She went, that's Jean, where's the other smell? Good girl. Good job. And you need to walk all the way to the door so that I can put this one down. Which one? Okay, it is down. She did a lip lick and came straight in. Checking out objects. Notice the difference between her and Bowden. She searches with her mouth closed, which means she's taking in way more odor. You got another lip lick. And she just came into target odor. You saw the stutter step, right? You heard the stutter step.
Up and down.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot more up and down with her head. She's on target odor, absolutely following it back to the source. Good girl! Nice job! Yeah, exactly. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's so clearly not visual with this.
Oh, yeah.
You
I know.
You can just, you walk right past it and
Yeah. It's fascinating to me because we are so visual. And many people, it's like, well, they're following their eyes. And it's like, yeah, but their nose also, their eyes follow their nose. But then with some dogs, you can see how they're actually using their nose. Because the dogs don't process it. Hi, mister. It's over on the by the garage door. Is the back door of your vehicle closed? Oh, okay.
Tiki's in the cab.
Oh, okay.
There it was.
Yay! Good boy!
Good job.
Good boy!
Wow. Good finding it. There you go. Good job.
Next, no, also possible, I didn't close mine. It's behind the post. He just figured out the converging odor, but where the, try not to stare at him, Roger. Just look down at the, yeah,
I know, I looked at him.
yeah, there you go, okay, now he's searching. It's really hard not to stare at the dog at the start line. You can look at him a little bit now, yeah,
Yeah, he's,
yeah.
you can
What's-
tell Bowen that he doesn't like
Yeah,
that.
he's on odor, and there's environmental change, just as he came into target odor. Good boy! Good boy!
Oh, it's hard pants. Yeah, good job, buddy. Oh,
It's all over, every firework.
there you go. Are you ready?
Okay, and,
You ready to roll?
yes, it's over on the blue map. I know. And it's also possible that I think he was, and he just needs to work out where he's coming from. And when you said the circling, that's kind of what you're seeing, is the coming into the scent pool and working closer and closer, working out of the scent cone. Oops.
It's just fascinating to me how they just leave the area.
Yeah. And check out other things. See? Little link.
Where are my chickens?
He likes
Chickens are good. I can search for chickens. His mouth is closed. So his mouth closed at the point, that point. And you're gonna walk all the way, I'm not gonna come really close behind you, you're gonna walk all the way to the other door.
Oh, yeah, what a pretty pants.
And his threshold. And you know what, I'm touching the top of that stool every time with my hand, with my greasy hands as well. Oh. He smelled where my hand
I was
is.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure that I'm leaving residual. Although he didn't pick it up because he's not coming over here, he's going back into that area. Hola. Good boy, nice, good job.
Very good.
And we're done with him, and I will go get Faith, and Roger, if you wanna stay, you can stay, if you wanna leave, you can leave. It's totally
I'll
up
watch
to you.
Faith.
Okay.
I'm good.
And if you choose those three, I'll give you a piece of yours. And then I'm stealing yours. I'm gonna use these. I thought I caught enough, but my brain must have.
Help yourself.
I am, believe me, I am.
And it was on the wood?
Floor next to it.
On the floor next
I was hoping to get, I came over your way to, my son and I were over to Garland Bay and,
Oh.
hunting, hoping to see something or get a deer, and we just haven't spent part of 2 days and didn't see any animals at all.
Really?
Yeah, we were over by the road that goes out past the transfer station,
Mm-hmm.
and out that way,
Yeah.
and walked in the woods a bunch out there, then came back, we're about to Garland Bay.
It's pretty, I mean, there's a lot of traffic, like
Yeah.
a lot of hunting traffic
Yeah,
there, it's a pretty popular area. Yeah. A lot of people go past Headstrom Road, there's a little gravel pit.
oh, yeah,
So going up to the transfer station, instead of
Keep
going
going.
left, turn right across the bridge and then up.
Yep, from over there, yeah.
There's been a ton of help on the golf course, it's amazing. Almost every day, 20, 30.
We saw a big bull the other day right in our house.
So the first one is by the garage door, by the piece of wood.
Yeah, 6 days after hunting season ended, so big 6.5.
You must be used to that. You got a teacup. Oh yeah, it's the pumpkin.
There you go, exactly.
Really, remove it for a second. I love it. She's on it.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Good girl. Me not bad not being there. Remember? There's always extra food. No, it's so exciting. No, it's so exciting.
And this is behind the post.
Aha! Suddenly the chicken is better than. That was nice. That was a nice choice. I know the chicken was over there. Yep, the chicken is in my
And
pocket.
so is the pumpkin.
Pardon me?
And so is the pumpkin.
Yeah. I'm surprised that she isn't ready to hop on the ball.
Very good there.
Yeah, she's
She's
got
nice.
good girly. Good. That was very good. Good girl. Good job, Missy. That's good. Good girl. You're fine.
In front of the cabinets on the blue.
Yeah, you just come through and sit down. She has more problem with people who are weird. No offense. The people that go, I don't like this kid. Oh, that was a nice change of behavior.
Yeah.
Good girl. Yay, look at you. Good girl. See, you just need to remember that after you find all that wonderful food, there's always more. No, it's
That was quick.
That was very quick.
nice snappy head turn. Good girl. Good.
She's got a good nose.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, yeah. She does.
That right up.
And like I said, this is class 5, I think, for her.
Well, she's
Yeah.
been by far the best at the threshold ones, right?
Yeah.
She's on the game there before anyone else.
And
is.
more so than any of my other dogs. Yeah, I'm just gonna put her away and then we'll chat. You wanna come with me? You actually need to leave. Oh,
Well, it's probably just like, I mean, I have a pretty developed sense of smell compared to like anybody in my family. And
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
terrible compared.
yeah, I smell stuff like, really? You can smell it? Like, can I smell that? And it's probably that with dogs. You know, like, she really, like, she's walking by and
Yeah.
she, and same with the one that was by the cabinet, really.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I think, we were talking about excitable dogs. I think Flavia's got a lot of energy too. I think you might have been out of the room, but the first round of this second, she was running, like bounding around, sniffing, but incredible pace. I think her energy was a negative thing. So.
little things that you see. That time is the first time in 5 months I put her in the back of the van and she's not cowered when I close the hatch.
Oh.
that's good.
It's the little things like that that I'm starting to see. It's just, yeah.
Huh.
Okay. Comments, questions? I'm gonna turn this off. Karen doesn't need to hear our last little bit. Thank you for being